In a dark room, a baby is seen lying on the center table. Some women dressed in black cloths surround the baby, praying and chanting words into her. Edom woke up. It was a dream and he has been having the same dream recently over and over again. Welcome to Storyland. Please subscribe. Hi, Uncle Sam here. This is a true life story and it really happened somewhere in Africa. Let's get into it. Once upon a time in a city in Africa, there lived a young very beautiful lady named Estelle. Estelle is a South African lady. She has been living with her boyfriend for more than 3 years, and they have had such a wonderful relationship together. But the challenge is that her boyfriend Eden is very poor. He had a shop where he sells food items, but after he started dating Estelle, things went bad and he closed the business and started another small business, but still the new business is also not going well. But Edom does his best to put smile on Estelle's face. Recently Edom has been having this feeling that Estelle might want to leave him, and he has invested so much in their relationship that he does not want to lose her. He always tells her, "I will propose to you once things get better," but things never did. Instead, it got worse. After 3 years of their relationship, every night Estelle will wake up at the middle of the night and go to the sitting room. She will sit there in the dark and cry all night. This has been happening for a while, and one day, Edom woke up from his usual dreams and realized Estelle was not in the bedroom. As he came out from the bedroom, he saw Estelle kneeling down in the sitting room crying bitterly. Edom was confused. He rushed to her and asked her what is going on. She was surprised to see that he is awake. She told him she is fine, but she has something to tell him. Edom sat by her and said, "Go ahead, what is wrong?" Estelle said, "I just want you to know that I love you very much, and whatever happens, it is because I love you." Edom was confused. He said, "I love you too, is that all you want to say to me?" Estelle said yes. Then he asked, "So why are you crying? Are you okay?" Estelle said she is fine, that they can go back to bed. As they went back to bed, for the rest of the night, Edom could not sleep. He became worried, tossing and turning on the bed, wondering what the problem was. The next day, Edom couldn't concentrate in his business. He couldn't get his mind off what he saw last night. He recounted how long and well his relationship with Estelle has been, all the good times they have spent, how all his friends wanted to take Estelle from him. So he made up his mind to propose to her. He said, "Maybe she is crying because I can't give her all she needs. If it was back in the days, when business was doing well before we met, if only things were the way they used to be, I would have married Estelle and make her the happiest woman on earth." Then he said, "I must propose to her today." He thought for a while, then he called one of his friends to borrow him some money, and promised he would pay back soon. After a while the money was sent to his account and he went straight to buy an engagement ring to propose to Estelle. Later that day, after work, he invited Estelle's best friend Sylvia and they met in a restaurant. There he knelt down and proposed to Estelle. She looked at him in tears and ran out of the restaurant. It's been 3 days since the proposal. Edom has not set his eye on Estelle since that day. It was like his beautiful love has turned into a nightmare. He has looked for Estelle everywhere. He couldn't find her. He called her friend Sylvia and she said she has not seen her. It was difficult for him to locate her because he has no idea where she came from, her family, or village. So aside Sylvia, who lives around the estate, no other person knows who Estelle really is. As he sat in his room thinking where she might have gone, he recounted how he and Estelle first met, to see if he can trace back to anybody that might have known her from way back, but he couldn't remember anyone. The first time they met 3 years ago, Estelle came to buy something in Edom's shop, and it was like love at first sight for Edom. From there they became friends, and from being friends they became lovers. Estelle moved in and lived with Edom and made him the happiest man in the world. Edom had never seen a more perfect woman in his entire life. Estelle is beautiful, homely, caring, accommodative, and with all that, she is down to earth. She never pressured him for anything. Edom sat in his room crying. He said to himself, I have lost her to a rich man. I am sure she got tired of her suffering and left. I know that no woman will marry me in my poverty. Even me will not marry myself. He remembered all the good times they shared together, the nights they would sit under the sky and just laugh at each other's joke, how they would take walks and discuss what their children will look like when they have kids, how they show up in the club and will steal the dance floor because of Estelle's beauty, how they will go out for romantic date nights and Estelle will pay for their night out. As he sat in his bedroom remembering all the good times, tears filled his eyes. After a while he heard a knock at the door. As he opened it, was Sylvia, Estelle's best friend. She came and told him she has found Estelle. Edom was excited. He asked, where is she? Is she okay? Is she seeing another man? Sylvia said no, she is not seeing anybody. She stays in a guest house not far away from here and she is planning to disappear for good. I don't know where she will be going to, but when I met her today, she was deeply hurt. I tried to find out what is going on with her, but all Estelle said is Edom is a good man, and that she has fallen madly in love with you. Edom was happy about the news. He said, so what is the problem? Sylvia said, I don't understand. She is not making any sense to me. Edom was confused. What do you mean? What did she say is the problem? Sylvia said, I cannot explain. All she keeps saying is that she truly loves you, so she has to let you go, that she has fallen madly in love with you. She needs to set you free and let you fly. Edom was totally confused. He said, but you are not making any sense. Set what free? How? But I am not in bondage. I am fine. Sylvia said, you have to come and see her, because I have tried speaking to her, but she is not making sense like I said, before she disappears and you will never see her again. Edom said, please take me to her now. As they got to the guest house, they knocked and Estelle opened the door for them. Edom asked Sylvia to please excuse them so they can talk, so she left. As he came in, Estelle was sitting in the living room crying. Edom sat next to her and said, baby, what is going on? Did I do anything wrong by proposing to you? Okay, I am sorry if I did anything wrong, but I cannot sleep without you. I need you back in my life. Please talk to me. What's going on? Estelle was quiet for a while, then she said, baby, I am not who you think I am. I can no longer be with you. Edom became more confused. He asked, how do you mean? Are you a ghost? Estelle said, no, I am not, but I have fallen madly in love with you. If I don't leave you, you will die in poverty. You will never succeed, and I want you to succeed, so I have to set you free. Edom asked, how do you mean? My business is not going well, but it's just life. It will pick up at some point. Estelle said, remember when we met, things were working out for you, until we started dating and things started falling apart. Edom said, yes, but how does that have anything to do with you? Estelle said, you don't understand, but whatever I am doing is for your own good. Edom said, you being with me is for my good. You have shown me the kind of love that I never thought was possible from any woman on earth, aside my own mother. Please try and make sense. My poverty state has nothing to do with you. We have been managing just fine. Estelle jumped in. That is the problem. We have been managing. You are not destined to manage. You were born to become great, very rich and powerful, but I was sent into your life to destroy you. The more you make love to me, the more your destiny dies, the more you become worthless, and if you marry me, you will never become anything in this life. Edom was shocked. He said, but you said you love me. Estelle said, yes, I do. Edom said, so what do you mean you were sent into my life to destroy me? I don't understand. Who sent you? Estelle said, I cannot tell you that, but all these years I never loved you. I was just fulfilling my assignment over your life, but the past 6 months, that you found me that night crying was because I have fallen madly in love with you. You are a good man, Edom, and your type is rare to find. Edom said, so all these years, you were just pretending to love me. But who sent you? Listen, baby, you said you are madly in love with me. Estelle replied yes. Edom said, so let's go to church for a prayer, so that whatever it is will leave you alone. Estelle said, you don't understand, going to church means me dying completely. Edom was shocked. Dying? How? What are you? Estelle said, I am a girl, prepared as a child and was sent to destroy your life, but I have fallen in love with you, and I can't do it anymore. Once I leave, you will become okay, money will start coming back into your life, that is all I can say. I am very sorry, Edom, I wish there could be another way, I would give anything to spend the rest of my life with you. Edom kept quiet for a while, then he said, I have loved you for 3 years now, I have built my life around you, I cannot imagine this life without you, but you tell me this now. What do you want me to do now? How do you want me to move on without you? I can live like this, I choose you over money, let me be poor and happy, then rich and sad. Estelle said, it's not that simple, do you know how many destinies are on your shoulders? You are destined to bring transformation to your entire village and community, and you want to give that up for love. Besides, if you marry me, you will die in less than 6 months, and I cannot watch you do that. I will fight for you wherever I go, but you deserve more, you deserve happiness, and I am sorry, I have to set you free and let you fly. Just a quick one. Have you ever met anyone like this in your life before? People when they come around you, things change and work in your favor, or people that when you work with, everything turns for the worse, it is from one bad news to the other. Put your experience in the comment section. Let's get back to the story. Edom broke down in tears, then he asked her, who sent you? Estelle said, do you love me? Edom said, yes I do, and I believe whatever the case is, if we stick together we can find a way to break it, but tell me who sent you. Estelle said, if I open my mouth here and say certain things, I would die here and now, is that what you want? Edom said, no, that is not what I want. Estelle then said, tomorrow I will leave and you will never see me again, but even if I leave, they will send another girl, so I want you to do me a favor. Edom said, anything you want, just name it. Estelle said, marry my friend Sylvia. I know she is not from here, she is from Zambia, but she is a great person. She will take good care of you. She is the only friend I have in this area and I trust her, just to make sure you don't fall into their hands when they send another girl. Marry her and love her like you would love me. Edom cried and they hugged. Then he said, can we spend this night together for the last time? Estelle agreed. That night they took a walk and ended up in the club, and enjoyed themselves, but none of their outing could make them smile because they both knew it's goodbye. The next morning, as Edom woke up, he saw a note on the bed. It was from Estelle. It says, goodbye my love, and thanks for 3 wonderful years. What a great memories we made together. Please marry Sylvia. She is the best friend anyone can ask for, and say me well to her. Tell her I will miss her smiles forever, and I wish you guys the best. 1 year later, Edom and Sylvia got married. Edom became very wealthy and built a lot of companies in his community and sent a lot of people to school. He became so rich that every good thing that happens in his community came through him. One evening, as he was taking a walk with his wife Sylvia, Estelle stood at a distance watching them. Story ends. Have you noticed how some people will come around you and things will start working well for you? while others will come around you and things will turn totally bad. The presents we carry are not the same. Moral of this story: always be sensitive about the people that comes around you. Life is a mystery, and some people are just accidents waiting to happen. So be careful out there. I remain Uncle Sam. Stay safe.